Focus on my brake lights. Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that green light. I'm getting green light. Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
Hello. How y'all doing today? Listen, we're doing great.
Yes.
We had that good coffee. You know, when you have that good coffee and it hits so good, yes, that is today. So we are pumped, and we're gonna have a loaded show today.
Yes.
It's gonna be a very interesting show, so we want you guys to stay tuned. Listen, but before we get into the topics that we're gonna be discussing, we wanna introduce ourselves. My name is Nori.
My name is Angelique.
I'm Shaitia.
And you are tuned into Breaking the Silence. So listen, our first topic that we're going to be talking about today is retire in style.
Okay.
So yes, everyone is heading towards retirement. You always want to make sure you start early, but you know what? We're going to be talking more about that later on in the show. We're going to have a fun segment called Laugh Out Loud.
Yes.
So listen, help us out, okay?
Please laugh at our jokes.
Mine specifically. I don't know about them, but mine specifically, all right?
Do whatever you want. Laugh.
And listen, we are going to be going down memory lane, talking about throwbacks from the 90s.
Yes. What a time.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we're going to be revisiting iconic fashion trends. So yes, get ready for that one, because it's definitely going to be a really good one. So we're going to give you guys some time to soak it in, soak it all up. Go get your popcorn, snacks, you know, brownies, coffee, tea, whatever it is you want to have. For now, we're going to go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
Real women, real talk. Breaking the Silence is where it all goes down. Let's connect and empower together.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Let's strive to grow together on Breaking the Silence.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Justification that comes with any addiction.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
But as you mature, you have to be with someone who matures with you.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
All right, we are back here with Breaking the Silence, and as you all know, it is time for our question of the day. Question of the day, question of the day. It is time for our question of the day. And there goes your question. What makes a good proposal? This one's nice. I like this. I like this
got
question.
a chance to plan out their perfect proposal.
Yes. Hint, hint. Listen, tell your fiance, your boo, give some hints out there. But listen, we do have our QR code that you can be able to scan right now. You can scan the QR code. That's going to take you straight into our page where you can be able, bam, there you go. That's our QR code. It's going to take you to our page, and then you can drop in your comment regarding this question. What is a good proposal? All right. So y'all got time. And towards the end, we might even read some of the comments.
Yes.
Not all, but just some. Maybe we might read yours. Who knows? You're going to have to stay tuned for that, right? So let us get into our topic, which is retiring in style.
Yes.
And this is very good because, everyone wants to be set when it comes, to retirement, right?
And whether it's just, you're an early age, or maybe you're already close to retirement, maybe you're like, it's too early, or maybe is it too late? No, you can prepare now. Now is the best time for you to actually prepare. And today we're going to give you some of the things that you can do so that you can start.
Like how to save, what to invest in, because everybody pictures retirement. They picture themselves on the beach, relaxing in the sand, on cruises, doing all of these things. But in order for you to be able to enjoy your retirement, you need to make sure you have the funds, So we're going to teach you how you can plan for your retirement and make sure you truly enjoy it, because that's what matters.
Definitely. And, when it comes to retirement, planning is essential. Financial security is essential, and it's not just about, okay, I'm going to save X amount of money and not even stop to think about all the other things in between, because you never know what life can throw at you. So you want to make sure that you are well prepared, that you are covered on all ends in case anything unexpected happens. So when it comes to retirement, I think that planning ahead and planning, with your mind well grounded is definitely one of the main things that you need to do.
I actually want to share a fact right now that when women actually face unique challenges when it comes to retirement planning. So women, okay, I'm looking at you. So including the caregiver penalty. So this is a longer life expectancy and higher healthcare costs. So the more you're towards the retirement, or you're a caregiver, for example, you're a mother, or you have your mom, or you have your dad, or you have an elderly, in the house, and that is giving you a caregiver burnout, and that's a caregiver penalty, because as you go in the age of, old age, there's a lot of healthcare costs. And that is why it's important that you actually already start saving now, because that can actually maintain your desired standard of living. You still want to take care of your parents or, grandparents, but how do you do that? Like Shretia said, it's best to plan now so that later on you can enjoy and be, have leisure and go to the beach or prepare yourself. However, if you don't have enough funds, then how are you going to be able to do that?
Right.
Exactly. And there was a study done by BMO where it says that concerning picture for women's retirement security, only 53% of women feel confident that they can retire on time, compared to 66% of men, and a staggering 74% of women lack a formal retirement plan, compared to 58% of men. So we can see the significant gaps in financial preparedness amongst women. And I was thinking thinking, as women, we kind of tend to go with the flow, go along the lines, especially the women who are retiring now. They're more from that homemakers, that homemaker time where most of the women, they would stay home, and they're the ones who are like getting retired, getting up there, so they don't really have a plan. They didn't have anything in store for retirement. They was just planning like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna retire, or at this age someone else is gonna take care of me, but we never know what can happen. So it's always better to be prepared than to be caught off guard.
And I agree with you on that 100%. And hearing you say this also reminded me of some people I've encountered, and like you said, it normally happens with women. There's times where our focus, when we think about retirement, we think about, especially if you're from a different country, you came here and you're working towards retirement, but not necessarily here. You want to retire back home. So it's like you work, just to maybe kind of like build a house back home, or to have a little something, when you retire. But it's a bigger picture. It's more than just that. It's not just to work, and then just have like a little house or whatever. It all depends on how you're planning to retire. That's why we're talking about, retire in style, because there's people that when they retire, and nowadays you hear women talking about retiring on time or even ahead of time, because they just want to relax. They done raised their children, they done worked hard and everything, so they want to enjoy maybe even a little bit earlier, retire early. But I think that there has to be that balance where you kind of are covering everything, just like I mentioned earlier. And you have to start early. Like I said, you have to start early. Maybe between the ages of 25, 35, listen, if possible, it's that big of a vision that you need to have, so that way when that retirement time comes for you, you're chilled. You don't have any care in the world. You're good. You're set. Financially, you set when it comes to traveling, you're set when it comes to like health and all these things. You're covered in all sides.
And the importance of starting early, because there's a lot of people who they can't retire on the time that they expected. Like, some people are like, by 65, I plan to be retired. But then, as we said, life happens, and that age creeps up on you, and you're like, but I'm not ready. And you see a lot of older people still working because they didn't properly plan for their retirement, and by the time the age came, either they're forced to retire or they still work just to try to catch up with the retirement age that they need.
So you need to have like a plan, basically. And you have to maximize, retirement savings. For example, in your company, you're working and you have your employer, they can actually set it up for you, like IRA, 401k. So consider Roth IRA. Actually, this one has a more benefit than 401k. However, there's a but, because this is beneficial for those in higher tax brackets. So if you're earning, for example, 160 annually, and you'll be able to contribute more. And another thing about Roth IRA is also you can withdraw without being taxed, without they're not going to charge you a fee, because I know for 401k you contribute to that retirement saving until you are 59 or 60, and then when you do withdraw it because of a hardship situation, you do apply for that. However, they're going to tax you for that. You're going to have a fee. So, however, 401k is a little bit more flexible, because if your income is not, able to have the Roth IRA, then that will be beneficial for you. However, you can discuss it with your employer. So don't be afraid if you wanted to, set it up with your employer, or they do already have it, but you don't even know. So make sure you go to that, your paper when you receive at the end of the month, check what's being done on your paperwork and your paper roll, so that you can be aware of what you can contribute to your, retirement savings.
Exactly. And it's not only with like your employment, but you can do other things, like you can invest. So you want to make sure you diversify your investments. So you don't want to put everything in one basket, you know. So you can do stocks, you can do bonds, you can do real estate, you know. So you want to make sure that you're kind of like dabbling in every little thing. That way, if something doesn't happen the way you expect it to happen, you still have another one or a third one or a fourth one that you can fall back on. You know, you also want to make sure you seek professional advice.
Yes.
Because they're there for a reason. You know, they're professionals in that field. They study the stock market going up and down. So you want to make sure that you understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. Don't just listen to everybody, because you hear like, oh, invest in this, invest in that. But you want to make sure the person who you're following is telling you the right things, is really knowing what they're talking about. Because again, it's your future that's at stake. You know, you don't want to take someone's bad advice and then you lose it. And that's also, that comes with investment, that risk. Like, there is a risk that you might lose it. There is a risk that things might not happen the way that you planned it to happen. So you also have to be ready. But when you have that professional that's by your side, they will kind of guide you along the steps. They will help you understand your risk. And if something happens that was unexpected, they can kind of guide you in a way for you to be able to overcome that situation.
There you go. And asking questions as well is also key, because if you're getting into something and you really don't know exactly, you know, the ins and outs, the ropes, the hoops, the loops, and all of these things, by you seeking professional, you know, advice, you know, they're going to help you and walk you throughout, you know, the steps for retirement. But there are also programs as well. There's also government sponsored retirement programs like Social Security, understanding the benefits and limitations of Social Security and how it fits into your overall retirement plan. And of course, Medicare. Learn about Medicare eligibility and coverage options to plan for your healthcare needs in retirement. So again, everything, all of it, you have to make sure that you're covered in every aspect, in every sense of the word when it comes to retirement, because you don't want to find yourself at a loss where you have to give up this, you have to give up that, you have to let go this, because you just can't, you just don't have the means for it, you know? So.
And again, when you're like planning for, you know, a retirement and you wanted to save, there are some concerns that can arise. For example, inflation. And that is why it's important, if you're not well informed, you're not well versed about retirement, like Shaitia and Nori, you know, you can find financial advisors out there who are professionals in this field. So inflation, for example, you have no idea how inflation works, because we see now it's like up and down, up and down. So you make sure that you know what investment strategy you're taking for your retirement savings. Maybe 1 year you add one, or maybe the other one you have to customize it. It depends on how the economy is. Another thing is healthcare costs. Healthcare costs nowadays, some insurances won't cover one thing, some may cover one. So you have to be informed and you know, make sure that you are actually paying into consideration what is going on in the economy, and again, unexpected life events. For example, emergencies. Do you have emergencies for this? You know, something happened in the family, or you know, loss of a job. So all of these things we need to take in consideration, especially when you're planning for a retirement savings.
Exactly. And you know, when you was talking about the health, you know, the insurance, especially if you have, like, maybe you notice a sickness, a pattern that happened in your family, like with certain sicknesses or like cancer, things like that, it's good for you to make sure that your insurance cover that. Even though you don't have that problem, you don't have that sickness, but you don't know what the future holds. You don't know if maybe you might develop it later in life. So if you have that already covered, your family's not going to have to worry about, oh, now we have to cover this treatment, now we have to cover that treatment. when you already prepared and you was like, okay, hold on, let me make sure you covered this, because our bodies age. You know, as we get older, we age. Our body's not the same as it was when we was in our 20s, our 30s.
Right.
So we have to have that consideration for that. Like, okay, I'm getting older. You know, I'm gonna have health problems. Nobody is perfect. You know, nobody has no problem. So as you're getting older, you want to make sure you truly have that covered.
Definitely, I agree with you 100%. You know, and in other words, just be a just in case person.
Like Nori here.
Like moi, you know, just in case, you know, just educate yourself on it. Inquire about it. You know, a lot of times we say, oh, I got time for that. Oh, you know, I mean, I'll take care of it soon. You know, I'll get to that. You know, or when it's time, it's time. No, listen, the time is now, okay? Because like Tia said, you never know what could happen. You know, and it's always good to go back to your employer and see, and always go back to like paperwork. Maybe you think you signed up for something when it comes to like health insurance or like benefits and stuff like that, and probably you didn't, and later on it can be an issue. Not only for you, but it can be an issue for your family as well. So always make sure you're covered on all sides, and never be afraid to ask for advice, you know, or never wait to maybe there's an illness or there's a trouble or there's a problem that arises in order for you to start running after it. No, the time is now. No matter how young you are, if you're 20, start right now, because it's definitely going to help you out in the long run. All right, so I hope this was able to help you guys. We are gonna cut on a quick break, and when we come back, we are gonna come back with our Laugh Out Loud segment.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Is it time yet?
It's time.
Fun start time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
We are back, and we have our Laugh Out Loud segment. So listen, we're gonna say a couple of jokes, okay? Let me sit up.
Let's get ready to laugh.
Let me get ready. Okay, listen, we're gonna say a couple of jokes, and we hope we make you guys laugh, okay? So we're gonna say a series of jokes, and we're gonna see if we get a yay or a nay.
I'm working on my punchline, because last time
your
my
delivery
joke was funny.
No, yes.
But
Your delivery. No, just the delivery.
Yeah, I'm working on my delivery.
Yeah.
I have dry humor, so it's
Okay.
funny to me.
So y'all ready?
Yes.
All right,
You ready?
go.
Y'all ready? Okay. Who should go first? Angelique? Oh, they all said Angelique. All of them said Angelique all at once.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear. Okay, fine.
So Angelique, go ahead, girl.
All right.
Give us
ready
your first
for this.
one.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. The first one. So, you know, my friend Shaitia here, she loves reading books. So I found a book.
Okay.
And it's called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems. So you know what I did? I bought 2 of them.
I like that one. Yeah. I like that one. That one was good. That one was good. Okay. Yes, you got a yay for that one.
I knew it.
All right.
Thank you.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. Your turn, girl. Okay. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
What did the drummer name her twin daughters?
What did the drummer name her twin daughters?
Yes. Her twin daughters.
I don't know. Drum and stick? I don't know.
Drum and stick? No.
Twin roll, drum roll.
You ready?
Bam Bam? I don't know.
Okay. And a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that one. Yes, that one got a yay.
All right.
That one got a yay. Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right. Y'all
and
ready
a 2.
for mine? Look, after hearing theirs, I'm not even motivated to read mine.
Come on.
Y'all still want to hear it?
Okay.
Do it. All right. Okay. What did the mom flower say to the little flower?
What's up, bud?
Is that right? She got it. Yeah, my goodness. Listen, Tia always guessing my jokes. Like, I could never win with Tia. Goodness gracious. But you got it, though, yes. All right.
I laughed more than when she answered than the actual.
I didn't think it was true. Okay.
Yes, you got it. All right, go ahead, Angelique.
Okay, next one.
Yes.
How do you put a baby spaceship to sleep?
You rock it.
Yeah.
See my eyes? Okay,
She
both of you. Okay, good. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right.
Okay,
Yes, you're
come on,
rocking.
let's go.
Okay. Why can't you trust the king of the jungle?
Why can't you trust the king of the jungle? Why can't you trust the king of the jungle?
Is he gonna eat you?
No.
Because he's a lion, right?
Because he's lying.
Oh, I didn't know.
She was close. She was close. Okay, that was good. That was
See,
good.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
All right. My turn, right? My
Yes.
turn? Okay. So why did the golfer bring 2 pair of pants?
I know the answer.
Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants?
Because it was
It's
a hole in one.
It was a hole in one. Sorry, you got upgrade.
I need some tougher ones. Okay, all right, go ahead, Angela.
All right,
Your
last
one.
but not the least, okay? All right. Why did the robot arrive at the event so tired?
Because he was just dancing.
No.
Okay, I don't know. Why did the robot arrive so late?
No, so tired.
So tired.
At the event, yeah.
At the event. Tired.
I want to say like because he was rusty or something. I don't know.
Why did the robot arrive late? Why did the robot
Arrive tired.
arrive tired to the event? Robot event.
I give up.
Okay, tell me.
He had a hard drive. It was too serious?
Okay.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Your last one.
Ready?
Yes.
Did y'all hear the rumor about butter?
No.
Spread it.
Well, I'm not gonna spread it.
Okay, that's a that's a nay.
That's because you ruined it.
Hey, why am I to blame?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Nice try for that one, Tia. Okay. My last one. She got an A. Oh no, Tia, you got an A for that one. Darn it. Okay. My last one. Y'all ready?
Don't let us guess this one.
How does a hamburger introduce his girlfriend? How does a hamburger introduce his girlfriend?
This is a patty? My patty? My patty in crime.
No.
I don't know. I'm thinking about the hamburger bun.
No. How does a hamburger introduce his girlfriend?
This is my frightener.
This is my double.
My frightener.
Like we're I don't know.
No. Y'all give up?
Yes.
Hey, meet Patty.
Didn't I say that?
Meet Patty, get it? No,
I said something about Patty. I said something about Patty.
Okay.
No, get a name for that.
Extra one. We need a tiebreaker.
We need an extra one.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Can we give an extra one?
I don't even have
Are
an
we
extra
tied?
one.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So go ahead.
No, I don't. You can go. Whoever. I have to.
Okay.
think.
You got an extra one?
Yes.
Wait. Let me see if
I was wondering why my frisbee was getting bigger and bigger.
And then it hit me.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an A.
All right. Yeah,
Oh,
she
it's an
got.
A.
Oh, you got an A for that one? I thought she was gonna get a yay. Oh no.
Wait, I have to think of a joke.
Okay.
So who's tied? Wait a minute. Who's tied?
Now it's between you two.
Okay.
Unless y'all get an A too.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead, girl. You got this.
Okay. I've said this before.
You got this.
What does a house wear? Come on. I've said this before. I've said this, but it's so
It's not
funny. It stuck
clothes.
to me. No, it's not.
It's not a roof. She said it before.
I wasn't here.
What does a house wear?
Yeah.
What does a house wear, y'all? Oh my goodness. I know it.
Okay, tell me.
What does a house wear?
I don't know. Curtains.
Windows?
No. Ready?
Doors?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I give up.
Give up?
Yeah.
A dress.
Yeah, there you go.
I got an A.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So that makes me the winner because you asked what's the name.
But you have to. Hey, you have to say a joke.
And the winner of Laugh Out Loud is Truly.
You gotta say a joke.
You have to do it.
I don't remember it. Let me see. I'm gonna have to say one that I've used already.
Okay.
What did the pig say in the summer?
Roasting?
No. What did the pig say in the summer?
Hot.
It's making me bacon, or I'm bacon.
I'm bacon. Oh, I'm bacon.
She got it. She got it.
Oh, okay.
Let me get it. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Muchas gracias, por favor. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. You got the crown today. Congratulations.
Finally. All right. So listen, that was our jokes. Help us out. If y'all have jokes, send them in so we can be able to read them here on the show. All right. But that is all that we have for our Laugh Out Loud segment. I know y'all cracking up. It was just too hilarious. So we're gonna give you some time to wind down. We're gonna go on a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back.
Real women, real talk. Breaking the silence is where stories become connections. Let's break the silence together.
Has the world around you gotten you down? Do you need a hand to find tranquility in an overwhelming world? The Universal Church has what you're looking for. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Universal Church will help you find the light.
Ms. Stevens, I just wiped malware off our system. People have got to stop clicking unsolicited email links and downloading free software unless it's from a trusted source.
Sounds great.
We need a data backup plan in a separate location in case we get hacked.
We need to focus on making profits, not spending them.
Learn to protect yourself from ransomware. If you become a victim, contact your local FBI office.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Breaking the Silence is back. Let's keep the conversation going.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Justification that comes with any addiction.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
But as you mature, you have to be with someone who matures with you.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Alrighty, so we are back, right? And we are back talking about something that is gonna take us down memory lane. Throwback trends from the 90s. OMG. Don't take me back there, don't take me back there. Listen, I look back sometimes and I'm like, girl, what were you doing? Because back in the days, we had those like crazy vibrant colors, you know, thinking we looked like we were hot. Yes, exactly. You know, your hair, your bun was like up here to the front, and like that messy hair trend, or like them huge colorful scrunchies. Yes, oh my, let's not go with the bangs. Let's not go with the bangs. I definitely had bangs back then. But we're gonna be diving into that. It's definitely gonna be a good one, isn't it?
When you think about it, it's already been like almost 25 years. Yeah.
It's been
25 years already.
Well, some is already 30.
Yeah, 30. 25 to 30.
Tia, come on.
30 to 25 years. But like, you know, baggy clothes. But that time, the 90s is actually for self-expression, a lot of bold choices, which now you can see them coming back to, you know, the trends these days.
Yeah, and there's some of them that definitely has, you know, lingered on up until these recent days and stuff, you know. But let us get into this one, the rise of grunge. So yes, the 90s were dominated by the grunge movement, and it wasn't just about the music. You know, think flannel shirts. Remember the flannel shirts, the ripped jeans, the combat boots. All of these, like
combat boots was definitely. I had so many of those.
I mean, the overall rebellious attitude as well, thinking that we were killing it, thinking that we were fly and stuff like that, buying like extra large when you know you were small.
Because it was like super duper baggy, like 3-4 sizes.
I know. Oh my goodness. I mean, but you know what? It was really good. And even till today, you see it like when it comes to like, you know, fashion shows and on the runway, some of these things are still in. So, you know, the grunge, all of that, you know, it's coming out. It's still out. It's returning, and some of it just really never left.
Yeah. And we also have the hip hop fashion, you know. It has been like a culture actually in the 90s. So baggy jeans, oversized hoodies, sneakers. Actually, even now you see a lot of, you know, sneakers as a daily thing to wear instead of. But it was from the 90s, right? Because of that bold statement from the 90s, and you see that it's been again being back now in the trends. in society.
Yes, exactly. And you know, we cannot talk about the 90s without talking about athletic wear. Okay?
Yeah, that's
From
true.
the gym to the streets, the 90s saw a rise of athletic leisure, which was comfortable sportswear transitioning from the gym to everyday wear. So we have tracksuits, leggings, sneakers. This is why brands like Coco Melon thrive today because of the leggings. Like everybody wants Coco. Sorry, not Coco. Yeah,
Lululemon. You been watching that?
Wait a minute. Did y'all catch her? Now you know she's on the low watching Coco Melon.
Yeah. she just watched Coco.
Don't get me started. Okay, what was that? Okay.
Lululemon and Nike still trying today.
Yeah, so Lululemon was definitely.
I'm gonna give her some time to compose herself. When it comes to them track outfits, let me tell you, I had them in every color, and the material was more kind of like that noisy one. You call it the windbreaker. It would be hot. It would be like 80, 90 degrees, but because you wanted to look cool, you was rocking that windbreaker, sweating like crazy. That was me. And I also had my baggy. I had my baggy era as well. Mind you, back then I was like an extra small, but you would catch me wearing like these baggy pants, these baggy shirts. I used to wear bandanas, a headscarf. I might just show y'all quick. Yes, I used to look just like that as well. I used to look just like that, you know, wearing headscarf and all of that. I don't know, I might just show y'all one of my old pictures.
Viewers, you heard that?
Let's see if we will have time for that. But yeah, that was definitely, y'all guys took me to memory lane.
Definitely about that.
Definitely.
We also have denim.
Yes.
Who can forget? Denim on denim on denim on everything. So from ripped jeans, right? Denim jackets to overalls. Denim was everywhere. So high-waisted mom jeans, it was actually a key trend in the 90s. And now you see a lot of, you know, high-waisted jeans, high-waisted pants, and, you know, just denim on denim on denim. And I think for me, it still looks good, you know? Denim on, you just need to know how to actually rock it.
Like, I think I said it already, or it was during the break.
I think it was
back
during
then.
the break.
It was during the break. So back then, and this was a New York thing. I don't know about Texas, but this was a New York thing where there was this brand called Pepe Jeans. And it was jean jacket with like jeans, and you had them in all colors. You had them in like different styles as well. And I mean, people will go crazy for them. They were ridiculously expensive. Well, in my time, like yes, they were ridiculously expensive. But you would see always people like investing,
and you always
buying
had
in
to
it.
have like denim on top of denim. You couldn't just wear jeans. You had to have the matching jacket.
Right.
You had to have it. If you didn't have the matching jacket, you was not in style.
Exactly.
So, but we also have the slip dress and the chokers. That is 100% 90s, right? So you see that slip dresses were often paired with chunky sneakers or worn over t-shirts were a major 90s trends, and who can forget the choker? To give the slip dress a bit of an edge, they became the 90s favorite fashion accessory. It symbolizes rebellion and individuality, right? So you always had the choke. For me personally, I did not like the chokers because I felt like I couldn't. It literally felt like it would be like right here on your neck. I don't know if you even remember what the chokers were, and they will have like the different designs. Like we had like black, and it would show like different things, like you know, like this or like hearts or whatever, and it would be on top of the slip dress just to kind of like be bold, be like, hey, I'm different, I'm fancy, I'm this, I'm that. So I did not enjoy the chokers, but I really did enjoy the slip dresses.
You know, the slip dresses definitely was a thing for me. The chokers too, but apart from having them on the neck, I will also put it on the wrist and also on the ankles as well. You know, so I mean, listen, these trends was like, or I don't know if y'all did this. Tell me if y'all did this. I know I did. I look back now and I'll be like, child, what was you doing? But okay. So did you ever like buy 2 pairs of sneakers and you would rock, so let's say for example you bought a red and a yellow one, right? You would wear one red and one yellow one according to the outfit that you was wearing. Listen, I thought I was like killing it.
Nowadays it's not even when you have to buy 2 separate ones. Now
they already have it.
Exactly. But back then it wasn't like that.
You see
you gotta customize it.
Yeah, you see how much of a trend it was and still is, because now the designers are like, you know what, we're just gonna have 2 different shoes. And then as we get older, we're like, that is so cool. Why did you buy 2 different shoes?
I know.
Like,
listen.
no, it came with it. And you're like, what?
Yeah. Or what about that that hairstyle from that lady from Friends, Rachel?
Yes.
Rachel. The layered. Listen, I had layers back then, y'all. Don't judge me, but listen, I had layers back then, thinking I was killing it and stuff, and I was like, ooh, child, what's going on here? But that was definitely, a lot of people had trends. Had that trends, the layered ones.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy too.
And of course, neon colors. Like, who would forget neon colors in the 90s?
Leggings, neon colors was it.
Everything.
And when you talk about the neon colors, you have to talk about the hair scrunchies, right?
Yes.
And it's not just like hair like the ones we have nowadays. They were like the big, bulky ones. So like you will have like a ponytail with a big old scrunchie and like green or pink or yellow, and it'll be completely off. You're just like, what in the world? But that was the trend. Like, you know, you had to wear those bold, expressive colors because that's how they expressed themselves back then.
Exactly. I mean, it was a really nice era. It was a really, really nice era. Even though there's certain things I definitely wouldn't bring back, especially for the guys. The guys had them high tops. Y'all remember them high tops? And then they wanted to go ahead and they wanted to like make them lines or whatever. Listen, it was just like that. Just like Will Smith, he definitely had that. Them overalls too. People are using it now as well.
And we can't forget the preppy look. Like, remember movies like Clueless where Cher, you know, she was all preppy. I remember like wanting to go to a private school so bad. Like, you know, because that's what you'll see, like the preppy and like the skirt and like, you know, and I would be like, I want to go to a private school. Like, I want to have a uniform. Like, obviously I never went to a private school, but like you always had that picture in your mind. Like, I want to look just like that. Like, I want to have that preppy look. I want to have this. I want to have that, you know, and that was so 90s, especially again, like with shows and movies like Legally Blonde, Clueless, things like that really made you want to be a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just so many good, and even now, especially with the preppy look, now, I mean, that's something that's still in. And there's name brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren that still, you know, helps to preserve that kind of preppy look. So that's another thing that is still in, has never gone out of style. But woo, child, memory lane was good, wasn't it?
That was a good one.
It was really, really good. I hope this was able to bring back some memories for you guys. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to show y'all how I used to look back in the days. Oh, sorry, I guess it was never meant to be. Maybe next time, who knows, who knows. But I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. If you want to send in any comments about your memory lane, going down memory lane in the 90s, you want to share it with us, you can always feel free to go to our page and drop your comment. But on a different note, let us go into our question of the day. So we are back with the question of the day. And for those of you who missed it towards the beginning of the show, here it is for you again. What makes a good proposal? And yes, we do have our wonderful people who did send in their comments. So let us read that first one. I'm gonna call her Salin. I'm gonna just stick with that, okay? Salin, sorry if I mispronounced it. We were listening to a street band when I heard them playing our song. I knew what was happening immediately. I had told my now husband that I didn't want him down on one knee. So he proposed where we were on the bench. It was still intimate even though we were in public. That is so nice. That's really nice. Okay.
Yes.
I know that's something you're always going to remember. Yeah. Thank you for that, girl. Yes. Alrighty. So we do have our next comment, Angeline.
From Fairy. Well, my BF at that Fairy Mireya, okay? All right. Well, my BF, my boyfriend at the time lied to me. He said there was a Pokemon nearby that I didn't have. So I followed him, greasy hair, PJs galore, to a quiet clearing where he popped the question. I was ecstatic, but I wish I knew so I could have showered. Ooh, yeah.
This is around that time where it was like Pokemon Go, where everybody was like running after.
What in the world?
Yeah. Can you imagine the pictures, like you looking all crazy? Yeah.
I would have ran away. I'm sorry. I would have ran away and would have been like, we not right now. This one more time, but I'm gonna be ready. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So our next one is from Shakaya. Sincerely, I woke up one morning and Mr. Bell was on one knee by my bedside. Nothing outlandish, but domestic and intimate, which fits us perfectly.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I like that. But you know, I would have been like, would you drop on the floor? Let me help you look for it.
It's like the video I saw of this man, and he, like, when his girlfriend was sleeping, he will have the ring on her finger. So every day for 1 year, he took like a picture of her wearing the ring, and then he showed her like the video, and then like obviously he said for a whole year I was trying to propose to you. I think that was so cute.
Yeah, that one is nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Angelie?
I agree with Shika. Like, you know, when you're genuine, when you're sincere, and it's not like something, you have to, you know, have the public involved. Even like just very intimate, close friends, or not even close friends, like family, or maybe it's just you and the person, then for me that's a good proposal.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What about you, Tia?
I don't know. Like, I think, just intimate. I don't even think family needs to be there. Like, you know, just between you and the person when the time is right, you know, like as long as it's a moment. Clearly, like something you thought out, like maybe I'm reading a book and a ring pops out. I don't know. Like something like that maybe would have happened.
Okay, nice. Okay, what makes a good proposal? Like I said, intimate. I remember for my proposal, we had actually went out on a date. I don't know, I think we went to go eat or something. And then we went to go walk on the beach. We went to go walk on the beach, and there you go. And I was like, oh my gosh, we were sitting on a rock and everything. Okay, that's too much detail. It was really nice. It was intimate. I was caught off guard. I really wasn't expecting it. So
for me, if it was like around a crowd of people, I would definitely freeze up. Like I would have been that person there.
Like, what are you doing? Get out!
People would have to make me back up. What's going on?
No pressure. I know. Oh my goodness. But listen, thank y'all for sending in y'all comments. If you want to continue sending them in, you can feel free to do so. We're going to cut on a quick break, and we will be right back.
We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
Breaking the Silence. Laughs. Fun. Real women, real talk. Stay tuned.
One more time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Great show.
Yeah.
Good laughs.
Yes.
We know Tia's secret now that she watches Coco Melon. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, the tips, the advice when it comes to retiring in style. I mean, that's something that is going to benefit everybody. So if you didn't start, get started already, because it is going to help you out in the long run. I hope that our laugh out loud jokes made y'all really crack up. It was really good.
Funny.
Yeah.
And going down memory lane with those 90 trends. We got to bring some of them out.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Nori's going to dress up like her old self in one of the futures.
Maybe. You never know. But we want to remind you guys about the King series as well, which airs Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't catch it on the weekdays, catch it on the weekends. It is really good. You saw the teaser earlier, so you know it is going to be great. But that is all the time that we have for today. We're going to have to say, see you next time. Bye.